Silver Stack and Rockstar here, guys. I wanted to show you what I did today, and I shot a little video there earlier showing you some of it, but this is some of the others. I went ahead and did the whole set. Got the battleship, got the car, and I got the money bags, and the money bags come out pretty good. You can see the dollar bill sign or whatever, dollar sign on the money bag there. One over on this side. So it came out pretty good. I was kind of impressed. I was kind of tickled. Here's one I thought was a fit of came off of this sprue right here. It was the hat, but I got to looking at it a little closer, and it wasn't really a failure. It just had a little flashing on the outside, a little extra that I just needed to take off. But it didn't look that good. I thought it was missing some of the brim on the hat. Anyway, that's that one. So I went ahead and put the hat back on this one. So we got the hat, the top hat, the thimble. We got the boot. And yes, Kayla fan number one, if you're out there, we got the puppy dog. So we got them all right there. They're still on the sprue. I just left them on there. Show you guys what they look like. And then, of course, I don't know if you've seen the video that I put up a little bit ago. It was supposed to be a premiere and go live, but it didn't. I don't know what the heck. I'm not IT, so anyway, we got the horsey on this one. Try to block it the wrong way. Little horse, rider, and then the cannon, and the wheelbarrow. And they all come out pretty good. And what I was thinking was really cool about it is I've got a spot to stamp on the back of most of them. Even the iron, I can stamp. The top hat, I can stamp on the inside there. The thimble, I can stamp there. And probably can't stamp the shoe. Puppy dog, probably can't stamp the puppy dog. I don't know what happened. It didn't work like it was supposed to because I didn't set it up right or something in the premiere thing.
Oh.
But I'm live now.
Oh, I was wondering because I was like, I thought he was going to use the camera.
Yeah, I don't know. It's no big deal.
Okay, I thought maybe I misunderstood or something.
No, I just figured I'd just use this one I got here. What I'm rolling with. So anyway, and let's see, money bags. I'll be able to stamp the bottom of the money bag. I'll be able to stamp the bottom of the car. And probably won't be able to stamp the battleship. But anyway, they came out really cool. I still got to cut them off and cut the screws off of them and everything. But in pretty good shape. I thought it worked out pretty good. But anyway, I'm probably going to go ahead and cut them screws off. Now, them things, there's where I put my screws in. And there's some like powdered silver in there from the grinder or the bench grinder. I'd brush that stuff up and save it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I haven't used these before. These are new, but basically these should be good for. Seem to cut it pretty easy. Of course, this stuff's really, really soft, so just cut them. I don't know if it'll cut these or not. Yeah, I'll be darned. It cut that off too. Cool. And if you were making rings and you needed one of those jump rings, they're called jump rings, and you need to solder your jump rings together, you could use those little pieces for jump rings. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and trim them all off. While y'all are here, y'all want to get back and watch me do this. Get these all cleaned off. And tomorrow, I will take them out to the shop and finish up any little details that needs to be done on them. And clean them up as best I can by hand. Probably not going to do a whole lot of polishing and all that kind of stuff on them. Might just put them in the tumbler and let them tumble for a few hours. Man, I like these things. These are just cheapies from Harbor Freight. I think they were only like $3. But the silver's so soft. It don't take a whole lot of anything to clip them off of there. It's really soft material. Obviously, it's $9.99, so it's real soft. But it gets way down there close. That makes cleanup really easy. The other pliers I was using were just regular side cutters, and they didn't get very close. That's a lot of sanding to have to do. This will keep the sanding down. And I probably will sell these. I don't know if they maintain and they look as good as they look now. If I'm able to finish them and make them look decent, I will probably put these up for sale. And I guess it's a full set. I was checking, and most Monopoly sets come with 10 pieces, and I have 11. And this one is an extra, I guess, in some of them. It's a bonus. The money bag. That light is glaring right on the dollar sign. There's another one over here on this side. If you can see the dollar sign there. But anyway, that's money bags. And I don't know, I guess I've heard you can get Monopoly sets now with just about anything. So you can get Monopoly set with the Dallas Cowboys or whatever. So anyway, well, he's got some little old bitty pieces. That's when you usually know you got a pretty good pour too, when these little vent holes. I don't know if everybody does this. I haven't seen everybody else doing this, but when I make my pours, I always try to put vent holes in there because, liquid anything going into a closed area creates pressure. And if you're getting pressure, well, I didn't know I put them back here on the handles. Apparently I did. If you're getting pressure, then it causes problems. I just dropped that little piece. There it is. If you're getting pressure, then it's going to cause you problems. That air is trying to come out of your mold while your silver is going in. So, I mean, I think they help, but I'm no big veteran at this. I've only been doing this for a little bit, so I am by no means an expert on it. But it seems to me if something's going in, air's coming out. And air's got to come out. If it's got to come out through the same passage that your silver's going in, it's going to cause some problems through there somewhere. But Kayla fan number 1 was asking me about the puppy dog the other night. I had the Monopoly pieces laying out here, and I don't remember what we was working on. We was working on something else or looking at something else. And we was going through my coins looking for fakes. And Kayla fan said she would like to have one of those silver pieces in the puppy dog. But I think they ought to be sold or whatever as a set. I think. I don't know. I would hate to split them up, Plus, I know they wouldn't weigh very much. Like that little iron, that's probably the lightest piece on here, that little iron. Because it's not very big. It's very, very small. So I bet it probably don't weigh, I don't know, 5 grams. Probably, maybe not even that. Not as much as a Pez. So wheelbarrow came out real good. So I'll give you another look at them. You see little pieces of silver or something down here. There's a little puppy dog. If the camera will focus. There we go. And the old shoe. You can even see the shoestring laces on the shoe. I don't know if you can in this camera or not. Let's see. You can see the holes where the laces go. At least on that one side. I don't see them on the other side. Maybe they didn't put them on this side. That's weird. So anyway, and then the top hat. Now these the top hat, the thimble, the shoe, what else? The car, the money bags, and even the battleship. These were all hollow inside. And when I made the cast, I filled those up with clay. So when I took them out, it was a big hollow space. So they're solid silver. They're full. They're not, it's full of silver. Looks like it's got a little pinhole in it there, but it's full of silver. All of them are. Filled the shoe up with silver, the thimble, the hat, all of it. But anyway, the thimble come out really good too. A lot of detail on it. I was kind of surprised when I pulled it out of the casting sand how much all the little dimples showed up in the thimble. And that casting line that's on that thimble, that's from the manufacturer. Yeah, I don't know. It may not be. I've seen it earlier. I thought it was, but it may not be because it's kind of at an angle. So that angle is from me pressing it really hard. Because this little stuff like this, I put it in the casting sand, and then I press it in the press and put more pressure on it. That way I get all the detail like in the dog. All the hair. You can see all the different strands of hair and whatever. But anywho, that was my surprise. I wanted to show you guys that. I was really ecstatic about it. I was really tickled that they came out this good. I was excited, and I wanted to show them to you as soon as I could. Does anybody, can you guys hear me all right and see me okay? Is the video okay, or is it really choppy or anything? This is what I melt down. I just melt these old, I don't have any shot. So I just melt these buffalo rounds. That's what I use for the, Daryl Bowen says yes. Fantastic. So I just melt these little cheap buffalo rounds down. Use them to pour. Makes it easy. So anyway, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Everything's good, Daryl? Stephanie says hers is a little choppy. Well, I can never tell because on my end it looks good. Everything looks crisp and clean, but sometimes when I go back and look at it later, it looks terrible. And I'm thinking, man, I don't even know why anybody stayed. I would have probably bailed. So, muy buen. Buenas noches. Fixing to sign off here and go to bed, brother. I appreciate y'all stopping by and checking it out. And if you would, just give me likes and a thumbs up, and I'll catch you on the next one. I don't know what happened with the YouTube premiere. It was supposed to start on its own. It didn't, so I just published it. So it's up. Y'all can see it. But if y'all like it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. All right. Everybody have a good night. Love you. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.